in terms of special surprises here. A new segment they're going with here. We're going to pull in Jason, a little bit short-staffed here today as, people are off and traveling. So we're trying to give casters a break between matches, but Jason, no breaks here. We got some community art that you want to spotlight.
Hell yeah. Community art spotlight number 2, technically for shift number 16. Last week we had some great stuff coming through. Milkbox Frog coming in with the pregnancy. Oh my God, I forgot how to say it. Pregnancy Viper Enjoyer.
It's for the best.
But the last of the Viper. Yeah, it's for the best that we completely forget it. But we have a whole new round of art to talk about today. And the first one coming up here, it's from, well, on Reddit, Vimple, but on ArtStation, it's Gustavan Isbell. And he came up, well, I assume I'm just guessing with a new hero design for Wicker Man, which I thought was really cool to see. It's kind of like this like burning, I don't want to say skeleton. His gun is like a one-shot thing that can like apply certain things on the ground, even like fleshed out the whole ability tree as well around this, and with some like cool images of being able to do some zone control, which I thought was really sick. And I love to see what the community has when it comes to, what kind of heroes would they like to see in the game, because there's still hopefully a ton to come in the future. I mean, we're only at 26 now? I don't remember if we're actually over the 30 mark, but I'm excited to see what's going to be coming up. And honestly, this thing looks so cool.
Jason, his code is defective. Like, the point of the firefighter code is not to be caught on fire, yet he's totally caught on fire. I'm just...
No, you make a very, very good point. And there was some like backstory. So Wickerman, aka Wick, is the result of a pagan sacrificial ritual that was performed in the woods following a forest fire. A firefighter on the brink of death was discovered, likely by druids. In true pagan brutality, the firefighter was promptly decapitated and a burning branch replaced the head. Whether the intent of the ritual or not, the body sprang to life once more with a new, livelier personality. And I thought this was so cool, like seeing the creativity of the community. And I kind of hope deep down that some of these ideas actually get implemented into the game, or maybe people get hired for a character or hero design when it comes to the game.
So I was going to say, you never know whether Yoshi's watching or not. This is a great way to I mean, for some people, like this kind of stuff that, they really have a true flair for it, and, just doing it and getting it out there is the best way to maybe catch the eye of someone, or at least create a body of work. And so it's great to see. These ideas are really cool. I love the lore there. The lore is actually dope.
The only thing I'll say about that is, like, you always put this into like Big Brother Yoshi, and it just led me to this idea is like, chat, if you want to just like do a life check here, would Yoshi be disappointed if they saw your browser search history? Just reflect on that as you continue to live your life.
I tell you what, there was some questionable things I thought about and thought better of showing on air that went directly down that line, and I had to quickly delete all my cookies and all my browsing history. But we can move on to submission number 2 over on Twitter for TidyWire. I thought this was so cool, a little ivy coming through. And I forgot what the text was around it. It was about like my favorite Team Fortress 3 hero that I like want to marry. And I thought it was adorable. I thought it was really well drawn. Ivy doesn't get us love sometimes.
Someone's got scared here by this picture being like, oh shit, what month is it? Dude, is Valentine's Day about to be? Did I get my partner a gift? It's like, wait. It's almost like, okay, thank God. Like,
hey, you don't have to get your partner a gift if you don't have one, ZP. That's thinking smart.
What about self-love, Jason? Get yourself some chocolates,
Yeah, or like a new PC, or maybe better internet.
Engagement ring.
Case in particular. And then moving on to our third one, we have so on Reddit, it's Educational Risk 9460, but on Twitter, it was Gonti Blue, a kind of redesigned somewhat of, we saw like some early adaptations of what Viper could be. I thought this was really cool to see as well, considering I'm a big Viper player, and I love like the petrifying bolas attached to the belt as well. I thought this was a cool little like adaptation of what Viper could be in the future.
Did she steal Lash's shirt?
Yeah, I mean, she's in love with Lash.
That thing probably smells, man. Like that shirt is, I don't know.
It's got its pheromones on them,
But the question is, was this before or after the pregnancy?
We don't need to answer that question. In fact, do we have another piece of art we could go to?
We can go number 4 from Mr. Gaouf. Looking to summon a god, right? Well, here I am. A little meme coming through with the recent buffs to Lash, though Empty Dreams didn't really make this his meme become dreams in the first game of EU. But I thought this was just kind of funny to see a little meme coming in from the community talking about how Lash could be a god. Just maybe not in comp play. In pub play, I've definitely seen it happen, and I've definitely been splattered on the ground by many a ground strikes.
And I just realized, by the way, I've had the NA Mo 1v1, and like production never yelled at me to get it, and we're close to NA Mo 1v1. So hold on, I need to like.
Don't worry. We got, you can do that. Dan and I can take care of this. I mean, Lash getting some significant buffs definitely helped out quite a bit. but I also just kind of really enjoyed the drawing of Lash. Just something so simple, something like MS Paint. Reminded me of the Billy page we had last week.
I didn't need to be reminded of that. Although the art itself was awesome, and I think Lash deserves this. He's having his moment. But to be honest, I'm actually curious if and this was what I wondered when we first saw this bus, will we actually see Lash get picked? Because there was some pick rate for Lash. I think it was more an NA. So as we move into the NA region of the show, maybe we shall see some God Lash come into no.
No, I'm just gonna say I think it's peak forever, and I've seen enough nerf Lash. Doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
No, just keep buffing him, make him even better. You know, I saw Disco Virtuoso playing him earlier today on the stream, and I mean, he makes Lash look real good. Just there's a slight difference between playing in comp play versus pro play.
True.
You know what's gonna happen with Lash? The day counter spell gets nerfed. That's when Lash is back. But
oh yeah,
all right, got a little bit of Page.
Yeah, so this one. I saw it on Reddit from Wes our port, but then as you can see, there's a little @ sign. So I wanted to make sure to give credit to whoever the actual person was. And I believe that's over on Twitter, though I couldn't find the exact image over on this person's Twitter. And there was some interesting stuff on it. So if you want to check that out, feel free. But WR144P, but that was a cute little, Page little image drawing. I think it was really well done, really cool to see. I think Mitch would really appreciate this if he was here.
Yeah. I think that's a fair assessment, given Mitch's public statements on stream. You drop a sheesh or something along those lines. In modern day Mitch, like, no, that's that's been a go-to phrase of his. Like, it's like sheesh, like somehow worked its way into the Australian vocabulary. Because I don't think that's for Australia.
Wasn't that kind of late? Wasn't that like a Zoomer thing a while ago?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like
onto like new things now.
I've just noticed the Mitch, sheesh.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what these kids these days are saying. So I want to move on from that. I'm going to go into the last one because I know people want to see the North American matches, but there is one more, and this was over in Discord. If you can check that out, just go to !Discord and chat. And we had some like amazing fan art, some hand drawings coming through from Render. And I really wanted to give this a shout out because honestly, these all look sick. And honestly, I would pay for some of these just to like put them up in on my wall in like a frame. They're so cool and so well done. And I don't even know what like tools they were using. Is this like oils? Is this like watercolor? But they all look amazing. What I want to ask you two though, which one's your favorite? Because for me, it's got to be the viscous.
I'm looking at look, I'm enjoying the smile that Infernus is putting out here, but I gotta knock it points for authenticity. I don't see a Billy here, and Billy's gonna be in every game ever. So it needs more Billy. That's my take.
God damn, these are really good. The Infernus one's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's hard to choose. They are all awesome. But you're right though. Like this makes me really excited for just the artistic possibilities people will have for just like producing cool stuff for people to buy at like these future Deadlock events.
I think what we need is someone to draw us a Night Shift tattoo, and then all of us casters and production, we go out at an event and get it tattooed on our body somewhere.
I don't know. How long reception.
And then of course Joe Canvas from last week makes it once again to see. Hold on.
Wait.
Is this not the same one, or is this different?
No, this is the same one. This is the exact same one. This is low-hanging fruit.
We had to see it twice.
This is engagement bait.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's supposed to be a full drawing of Vindicta, but there's only I can't really see much more past the feet, unfortunately. So luckily for me, I get to go on break here, and you two have to go cast the first North American match. But that has been our community art spotlight here for shift number 16. Remember, if you have any artwork that you love to do, make sure to go check out our Discord. You can post it there in fan art, put it up on Reddit, put it up on Twitter, maybe give us a tag as well at Deadlock Night Shift so we can see it and put up on the show. And a big shout out to everyone that did create all these beautiful works of art. We love to see it, and I hope to see it continue to happen week in and week out.